Even in our most human of human stories, God manages to get into the plot and turn our hearts toward liberation. God keeps working to turn death into life. The deep sorrow of grief gets turned into rejoicing. The famine turns into a feast with plenty of food to go around. Cruel acts of betrayal get turned into forgiveness. All through this story, God's power shows up in the presence alongside Joseph, in wisdom for dreaming and remembering, in the tears Jacob wept, and later in the blessing Jacob spoke. God is the source of mercy for Joseph's forgiveness. So what began with a dream and hate among the brothers ends with a love shared by the brothers and a dream from God. And you and I know God is not done dreaming. The Spirit still pours out her dreams upon us. God is still turning death into life. So as our parting blessing for us today, I will be reading Genesis 50, verses 15 through 21. You guys, we made it through the whole story. Good job for hanging on with me. Beginning at verse 15. Realizing that their father was dead, Joseph's brothers said, "What if Joseph still bears a grudge against us and pays us back in full for all the wrong that we did to him?" So they approached Joseph, saying, "Your father gave this instruction before he died. Say to Joseph, 'I beg you, forgive the crime of your brothers and the wrong they did in harming you. Now therefore, please forgive the crime of the servants of the God of your father.'" Well, Joseph wept when they spoke to him. And then his brothers also wept, fell down before him and said, "We are here as your slaves." But Joseph said to them, "Do not be afraid. Am I in the place of God? Even though you intended to do harm to me, God intended it for good, in order to preserve a numerous people as he is doing today. So have no fear. I myself will provide for you and your little ones." And in this way, Joseph reassured them, speaking kindly to them. May we all go into the world and into the week, speaking the kindness of God, giving the last word to grace. Amen.